Hello, everyone, and welcome to the 98th installment of the Hot Mess Express with the lovely Miss
Choo-choo!
Didi from Didi's Fin Den and I,
Oh,
Foxy from Foxy's Fishes. Thank you all for joining us this evening. It's so lovely to have you all here with us. Miss Didi, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Been a busy week, but doing great. I'm
Yeah.
alive. I'm alive.
Yeah, we've been getting a lot of stuff done around here this week. Feels like spring cleaning is starting to kick off because it's starting to feel like it's getting a little bit warmer, and then it snows again, and then it gets a little bit warmer. So, the spring bug is starting to bite a little bit because we're catching on to the symptoms. So,
Yeah, we
keep.
get that tease too. Oh, it's almost here. Nope, no.
And since tomorrow is St. Patrick's Day, I have dressed
Ooh.
all in green. I have changed my mermaid color to green this evening. So.
Now I'm just green with envy.
So happy early St. Patrick's Day, everybody. I hope you all have a happy and safe celebration tomorrow. But before we get too ahead of ourselves, let us go through chat. Let's do it the old fancy way so we could be a Rico or Eric behind. Let's start from the
Speaking of
beginning,
Rico
shall
Shane, he is in
we?
there.
Speaking of first, and we have my lobster, Eric Wyrock. Welcome, lovely. Then we have Fijon Tank Tick saying, all right, welcome, welcome, Fijon,
Be gone.
joining us this evening. Paul McCarthy says, good evening, welcome, Paul. Linda Worth, Mermaids and Fishies, welcome, Linda, thank you for joining us. Sky Dancer says, hello, Sky, welcome. Miss Dee. Monster Fish Gal says hello, Lori, and happy belated birthday, lovely. And to Eric, and to Funk, and to MNC, happy belated birthday to all you lovely people. I hope your birthdays were fantastic. I can derail real easy. It's like squirrel.
Yeah, okay.
What's wrong with it? Oh yeah, we're saying hi to people. Skull, hi.
Back to saying hi.
Oh my goodness.
Uh,
Bunny Piper Aquatics, welcome, lovely. Do, 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 do. I feel like I'm stealing Fantastic song when he's like scrolling through the chat. Yeah.
Well, Geekster says you have to slow down the greetings if you want to be a full Eric behind. At this rate, you're gonna get to the comments before the stream ends.
Well, I notice Eric goes through the chat and then he goes back through the chat. So I think that helps put him a little bit more behind.
But then the context is not related.
Yeah.
He has to figure out what part it went with.
And welcome, Craig. I don't know if I said hello to you, lovely. And there's me saying, well, you're starting to stream. 3G, welcome. Al Wet Sox says, hi, D ho, everyone.
Heidi
Why could I not say that? Welcome, Al. Thank you for joining us this evening.
Who
Rico
called us a
Stain
hoe?
is
Who
here.
called us a hoe?
Welcome, Rico Stain. Thank you for joining us. Emma the Sea Witch, our fellow sea sister. Thank you for joining us this evening. Let's see who else we have down here. Dennis Christensen says, hello. Welcome aboard, Dennis. Thank you for joining us for this hot mess that we will sure do derail at some time this evening. Cool Gamer, welcome. Thank you for joining us. Peplin Creek Aquatics, welcome, honey. Thank you for joining us. CP Aquatics, welcome, lovely. Aquatics. I still say aquatics. I know it's aquatics, but that's really hard to say when I'm trying not to use my speech impediment. So,
Well, the way I say it properly, I can't say it right now. I have to get straight. But
yeah.
it's awkward is how I start that. You can figure it out.
Hmm. And Craig's Catfish says, I think there's someone on the track. Stop this train. The only one on the tracks was the train and the whales trying to come at us.
That was
I had so
dangerous.
I had so much fun piecing all those things together to make those backgrounds. It was so much fun, but it took forever. And I
Yeah.
did it on
You
my
weren't doing it a
phone. I
month
gotta
off
stop
and on.
doing that. So because I did that on my phone, I think I burnt out the processor of my phone, and now it's super slow,
Uh-oh.
super slow. So I'm gonna have to get a new phone, but that's fine. So it's like $100 phone. But making intros like that, several layers will burn out the processor in your phone.
I'm really going to derail you.
It might be awkward, but it's clean, I swear. I will never forget that.
Me either. Oh, Lord.
We have Jenna P 2005 in. Welcome, lovely. Thank you for joining us this evening. Nano Aquarium Guy, welcome. Did you all see the video that Nano put out recently on his misted bowl?
Yes.
Amazing. You guys need to check it out. That was an amazing video. Great job, Nano. Fantastic work.
Yes.
I was just astonished. It was amazing.
I went to a bunch of his videos.
Yeah. Thank you for joining us too. Mystery Snail Guardians. Hello, Snail Sister. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. Let's see.
Every time I see Sky Dancer, I was like, Sky Dancer in sight. Afternoon delight. Some of y'all's not old enough to know what that means from that song.
And Stephen P. Okay, Geek Boy, welcome. Stephen was saying hello to Sky, but I read the wrong comment. James H., my extraterrestrial plant person, welcome, lovely. I miss you so much. We need to talk more.
James.
We've been so busy here that I have not had much time for chatting extra for anything. So I can't wait until everything's settled. When shipping season kicks off about a month into it, that's when I say it kind of settles down because we get into the swing of things. So we're gearing up for shipping season, which should start in the next few weeks here, since temperatures are starting to warm up a little bit. So once shipping season kicks off and we get into the swing of that, then I should have more time to chat a little bit more. So I'm so excited. I miss my peoples. It's just been very busy. Let's see. Jeff Kane, welcome. Thank you for joining us. Oh, and chat jumped. I think it refreshed. It didn't really jump. We're at 6:05, so that's not too bad. Red Laser, welcome. MNC says, wait, mermaids can change color? Yes, we can.
Yeah.
Do whatever.
Stick your finger somewhere and you can get it to change. She's been somewhere green, that's all I know.
Among the seaweed, that's all I'm going to say.
Never tell secrets, darling.
Mermaid never tells.
That's right.
Shane's Tanks and Bowls, welcome, says, what's good, everyone? We'll be lurking in a bit of pain from fracture. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Shane. Rest up, and I hope you feel better soon. Fractures are no fun, and goodness gracious, I hope you just ease out of the pain soon. My great niece, about a month ago, fractured her leg, and she fractured it in a way that they had to have a cast put on her leg so she can only use a wheelchair. So this week, actually, she was able to advance to a cast that she no longer has to use the wheelchair, and she was so excited to be like, yay, I can use crutches. So she's advancing, her fracture's healing up nicely, and hopefully she'll be back to running soon.
Yeah, you have to wait for it to happen because you can't rush it.
Yeah, and it happened so silly, like all fractures normally do. She was at a trampoline park jumping around, nothing fancy. She fractured her leg.
Yep.
It was a crazy thing. She must have jumped just right.
There was a giant behind me. Did you see that thing? Scared me.
Landform. And there, I just caught up to Geek's comment that you read earlier. I'm finally caught up to Didi. So I'm going to say that I've said hello to everyone that I've seen so far as I keep going up down.
We have the Keystone Clash and made it.
Hello, Clashy. Welcome. Thank you for joining us this evening. And I believe I went in earlier today and I actually modded Clashy. So let me go on the YouTube side, catch up to chat, and make sure that Clashy is actually a mod now, because
thank you, Lady Warshak. She says, Roxanne Didi, you both look so lovely. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
And Mr. Snow wants to know if the mermaids will be making an appearance at Clash.
I don't know. We haven't discussed that fully yet because depending on which mermaid form we take, it takes a bit to get ready sometimes. um, so I'm not sure. We haven't like talked that out yet, but we're definitely going to be streaming from the Clash. So maybe depends on how much work and effort we want to put in and how tired we are because I don't travel well. So it really depends on if I'm pooped at that point because I'm going to be visiting family before we go to the Clash, or if I still have some energy left, or I'm just like fueled on adrenaline from everybody. So
Well, if you pooped it, at least the one good thing about mermaid poop is it doesn't stink.
I know, and it's filled with glitter.
She'll be able to find us anywhere.
It's like unicorn poop, but better. And Scuba says she called him Rico Stain. Yeah, that's what we call Scuba. Or that's what we call Rico Scuba because Rico calls Brian Pooplin. So Brian calls him Rico Stain, and I have to be on my man's side, so he's not Rico Stain. Oh.
And now every time I say Rico, now I hear Rico Stain. And Fish Family is here. Paul McCarthy's here.
Welcome, Paul McCarthy, and I see boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats. Welcome, Rachel. Thank you for joining us this evening, lovely. Vibes says, what's cracking? Welcome, Vibes. Thank you for joining us. Richard Reynolds, hello, lovely. Hope you're doing well this evening. Thank you for joining us. Monster Fish Gal posted the Nano Aquarium Guys video link. Thank you so very much, Lori. She's so awesome. Vibe says he's lurking and feeding fish. And Liquid Zoo says, what do you think when you see me, Didi?
Well, I put it in there. It's not something we want to read. When mermaids poop, they swim around with it hanging out like several feet long until it finally falls off.
We're not Play-Dohs.
They're cute little poops, like glitter drops everywhere.
Exactly. That's what the shimmer in the water is.
Yeah.
Guys.
You think it's sunlight reflection.
No, mermaid poops. So we have over 15 Fantabulous. Welcome. That's a new name to me. Thank you for joining us this evening. It's lovely to have you here. Always nice to see new faces in here. Salient, welcome. Thank you for joining us this evening, lovely. I didn't see the first comment, but now I see them. I've been getting that a lot lately with the comments in chat. Everyone, like, not everybody, but certain people don't appear at first, like for the first several comments. And everyone will be saying hello to them, and I don't see them. And then they populate in chat. I'm like, oh, there they are.
Yeah, you were saying hello to people I hadn't seen. It's like, how come I didn't see them?
Lady Rorschach, welcome. Thank you for joining us this evening.
Somebody got some fish from Dan's Fish. What was that?
Nice.
Was it Boots and Cats? Boots and Cats, Boots and Cats, Boots and Cats.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay.
There's Austin. Fantastic Freaks.
Welcome, Austin. Thank you for joining us this evening. I'm so excited you're setting up your pea puff tank. I can't wait to see them. I'm going to live vicariously through you until I have the courage to have my own pea puffs.
Well, it's nice to know if you ever have to go down wherever he lives that you've got a place to sleep in at 510.
I know, exactly. Me and the puffers will get along fantabulous, so there's no worry about that. And I think your filtration can handle me. Since I have a compressed fracture in my spine, TH would be, oh my goodness, Shane. Oh. Are they just going to let that, like, what do they do for that? And no more smoking for me. Well, I'm glad that you're quitting smoking, but I'm sorry that I had to come to you fracturing your spine. I know about spinal fractures. They're no fun.
What was it when my husband had back surgery? Because he doesn't smoke, but that was one of the things the doctor went over about smoking and surgery healing.
Yeah. So supposedly, like when they did my C-spine surgery, they were telling me like the deterrence to smoking while healing is that like it doesn't form properly, so it malforms. The bone will regrow back, and when it does, you'll form little spurs, and then you'll end up just be needing the surgery all over again. So the surgery will either not take because the bone will be too brittle, or it'll overgrow and defend itself like with bone spurs. So it's very important to not smoke if you have any kind of spinal injury or any kind of bone fracture, because it'll do that to every fracture point. So, and
And
it's
I
just
guess,
healthy. Do your best to try to be healthier.
he said, no, I don't smoke, but I guess they go ahead and give you the grill. And just in case you're lying about it,
Mhm.
at least you know you're informed.
And Matt wants to know, how come you never show us your fins?
I said he has to show us his first.
Yeah, plus you see them in the intro.
Yeah.
Plus, I've been swimming around all day. I just want to like float here for a little bit. I want to show off, be fancy, nothing. I'm tired.
When I was in the third grade, I was hanging around with a couple of girls, and they had talked this little boy into like, yeah, we'll show each other, your parts. And so I'm standing up with them. I didn't have anything to do with the conversation, but I didn't leave the group.
Mhm.
Anyways, so we went around to the tree. He pulled his little pants down, and we all ran.
What the crap? Kids.
Kind of always been that way. I don't put up. I shut up. I don't put up. I'm a shit talker. That's all I am.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
we're glad that we're here to help lift your spirit, Shane. I've broken my wrist, so I know what that was like. You stay home all by yourself, and everybody goes on with their life, jobs and everything, and you're home. And I learned how to cook during that 3 months. I watched Food Network almost all the time.
So you've improved, like you learned to cook, or you just improved your skills?
Well, I learned to really cook
Oh, cool.
with new stuff and new spices, things. My mama cooked salt and pepper. That was it. No
Yeah.
onions, nothing. And I cooked just like her, because that's what I knew.
Yeah.
Yeah. I learned all about marinade and all that kind of stuff.
uh, Speaking of food, will you be making any special food for tomorrow for St. Patty's Day?
I normally
Celebrate it that way?
will. I have a little clover
Mhm.
shaped, like cookie cutter. We might just have green pancakes
Oh, cool. Green pancakes.
for dinner.
The audio stuttered on here for a second. Now I'm stuttering because the audio stuttered. But pancakes for dinner, breakfast for dinner is fantastic. That's what we're having for dinner tonight. Actually, it's breakfast for dinner, but eggies. And you know what? Our gosh darn chickens are being stubborn. We had to buy eggs this time, and I literally feel like going out there and shaking the pack of eggs at them, like, look what you made us do.
No more food for you to get some eggs.
We
Are
had to
you going to
buy
be
eggs.
making anything green special?
Mhm. I mean, I eat a lot of vegetables, so I'm just gonna count that as my green. Like if I could just eat vegetables forever and that'd be the only thing I ever eat again, I'm happy. Like that's my favorite food is veggies. So um not everyone else in the house, but that'll be my green contribution for tomorrow. But no, I don't really do anything special. I used to make like cabbage and kabasi and noodles, which
Yeah.
is like traditional
Mhm.
Polish food in my family's house. But um, cabbage is nobody likes cabbage here, so I don't make it that often because I'm the only one that eats it. So I don't know what we'll do tomorrow. Maybe I heard his sister makes a mean corned beef, so maybe
Nice.
going over there. I'm not sure, so tomorrow's still up in the air.
Yeah. The kids don't eat stuff like that, so.
Yeah, I've had it a few times in my life. I've only had it one time that I liked it, but his sister is an amazing cook. So I'm willing to try hers. I would not try anyone else's ever again because of the multitude of bad experiences I've had. But she's a phenomenal cook, so I trust her to do it justice.
Well, my husband has already decided he's going to go get some green beer. He's going
Oh,
to get
nice.
that bud.
Yeah, I know a big tradition for the holidays to drink, but we don't drink, so we just
I
like
don't
to
either.
do
But
food
he'll get
stuff.
him some green ones. But now I could put some food color in our smoothie and have a
Yeah,
green smoothie. It might
like
not look
yellow spinach smoothie, make it green naturally.
no, that won't go over here.
And Fantastic says, yeah, if my family doesn't bury me in the 510 first.
I imagine that thing was a beast getting it down in that basement.
I can imagine so. And Shane says, they gave me a brace, ran a bunch of tests, and waiting for results from oncology, did biopsy on my hip. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, Shane. Well, I hope that everything comes back okay and that you could just progress moving forward and you don't need any kind of surgery. I hope everything is okay from here on out.
Yeah, just
Good
don't
news only.
overdo it. Even if you start feeling like you can, don't until it's time. You know.
Exactly.
Do
And
you know that we got a note from school like remind your children not to pinch anybody that's not wearing green. They have taken out all of the fun about St. Patrick's Day. Let's go. Because we
Mm.
could hardly wait to find somebody who wasn't wearing green.
Yeah, everyone came home with a lot of pinched skin on St. Patty's Day. If
And
it felt like
sometimes you just
a day.
deliberately didn't wear green too.
Yeah, so you would get pinched. And Craig
And
says, "How
colder.
awesome is the fish tank funeral?" Speaking of fishies, I wanted to say thank you to our very special guest, Silver Creek Aquatics, last week for blessing our stream with his presence. It was such an awesome stream to hang out with him. Um, but I didn't get to talk to you guys about our anniversary trip that we took the week before and the new fishies that we acquired. So we went to the Green Bay area for our anniversary because you know that's what a fish couple does. You go see the biggest area and you do a fish store tour. So that's what we did. We went to the Green Bay area, the Oshkosh area, and went to 4 different fish stores. And all of them were very cool. I would definitely go back to 3 out of the 4 of them. But every store we went to, we bought fish at. The first store we went to, um, it was a really cool store. I liked the setup, but the staff seemed a little frazzled, which is why I said I probably want to go back there. We bought Praycox rainbows from there. I believe 6 of them. But when we got home, there was 5 Praycox rainbows and a zebra Daniel in the bag. So, like I said, the staff was a little frazzled. And then we went to a second one. I want to believe it was called Serenity Aquatics. It was a stunning facility. It's only been open since October. October? What word is that?
October.
October. October. They have an amazing saltwater side. Ian, Gina, you guys would love this store for the amount of coral frags alone that they have. And they have a huge, huge pool in the middle of the saltwater section that is they call the lagoon that you can just look down into. And you see all these little fish swimming around. And there was this cute little, I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was a boxfish or little cowfish, but it was tiny and little, and it had little horns, and it was brown and black spotted, and it had a little tail, and it was at the top of the water just going back and forth and back and forth, and it was the cutest thing ever. I loved it. Loved it so much. But from that store, they also had some freshwater fish there as well. Um, from there, we bought 9 more Praycox rainbows. So we have a hefty colony of Praycox rainbows here now. Fantastic store. And then we went to another store, very small store. Um, can't remember the name of it at the moment. The owner was such a nice man. Um, he imports a lot of bettas, like fancy bettas and
This is in
guppies.
Oshkosh.
Yes. I can't think of the
Sanctuary
name.
Aquatics. Is that one of them?
That was one of them, Sanctuary, yes. And then there was, oh goodness, tiny little store. I want to say it was called like the Tank or something like that, but it was a very small store. But it was so cute and so clean, and the owner was so nice and knowledgeable, and he had quite the selection of fish there. A lot of fish we already had. He had there, so that was really cool to see. If I ever need new genetics, I know where to go. But from there, I picked up some more orange yukihi rice fish, and I got some black Medaka rice fish. So I finally have some black Medaka rice fish, and I can't wait.
Black?
Yeah, the black Medakas, they're gorgeous, gorgeous. They're black and they have get little glittery bits on their sides. Different scales on different ones will get glittery bits. They're doing really good. Beautiful store. I highly recommend that store too. I wish I can remember the name. I'm going to ask Brian after the stream, and I'm going to put it in the comment section of the live stream because his store is phenomenal. And I would definitely go back there. And then we went to a place in the Green Bay area called Advanced Aquariums. I believe one of the fish tubers has done a tour on his store before. We got to speak with the owner. The store was amazing. The owner is an amazing, very knowledgeable guy. He said that he's good friends with Eric Bodrock. The collection of fish that he had in his store was stunning. And he has the second largest slate bottom tank collection in the country. Every tank in that store, and that store is quite large, was a slate bottom steel frame tank. It was incredible to see all the different shapes and sizes. It was just so cool. So yeah, that was Advanced Aquariums. And from there, I got some purple pencil fish. I got pairs of them. They are doing fantastic. They are feisty little creatures. And they're not truly purple. They're just so insanely red that they look a shade of purple. But they are beautiful. I put a short out about them. But yeah, they're doing really good. And actually, before that, before we went on our anniversary trip, we got a few Sabo Resplendens in. And they've been struggling a little bit for us. We have two that are doing okay. We got a total of 7. We have 2 that are doing okay. We have 3 that are still struggling, and we've lost 2 so far. From what I can gather, from what I'm noticing, it seems like the females seem to be very, very delicate, and the males not as delicate. So the males seem to handle shipping better than the females. And the females just don't seem to rebound as easy. But that's common with the more sensitive types of reservoirs, especially with the cubotes. You don't ever want to like dry net them. You want to scoop them out in water because they shock so easy. So it's been touch and go with those guys, but some of them are coming back around, and I'm hoping the last 2 females come back around because I'm hoping to try to make some more babies with those. It's very hard to find females of those guys. But so with all of those fishies that we brought back, we've had to do a lot of tank Tetris this week. And we've done tank maintenance and moving things around, axolotl care. We've had some more fishies hatch out. I had to write them down because I can't remember everything. Let's see, what fishies do we have hatch out? We had stir-by corridors, panda corridors, apes, creek bosemani, kamaka rainbows, and paleatus corridors hatch out. The crocodile toothpick fish got their own colony tank because they are starting to colony breed. So they have their own 10-gallon, and I have 12 of them, and they're all doing fantastic. Let's see. Yeah, so a lot of fish stuff this week, and we're gearing up also to like get ready for shipping. We've ordered in the supplies that we needed. We're starting to prep, get boxes ready and stuff. Brian,
and you did your first official Pepperland Creek Aquatics meeting.
Yes, we had our first
board meeting.
PCA meeting, and it went good. Now that we're people, we do that like monthly. We're going to be doing that monthly, so that went good.
Bye, Bobby.
So it's still weird. It's still weird because we're like hobbyists, but now we're like we can sell our fish to like the stores and stuff if we wanted to. So that's what's really good about that. And like you need that to be a vendor at the Cataclysm. So that's another big part of it. So it's just really cool that we were able to turn our passion into like our fish can pay for their own food now. They're paying rent, so that's fantastic. It's not like we're rich or anything like that. It's literally like you buy fish, we feed more fish. So it's exciting. It's exciting that it's able to a little bit of it's able to take care of itself in that way. But yeah, we had our first official meeting. I made some more nets for egg scatterers. So I take little pieces of net and mesh and I just sew them all together. And these are really good for like these smart egg scatterers that like to dig and get in and try to eat their eggs. So we'll let them spawn over this for like a week and then we pull out the parents and take this out and let the eggs that fell underneath that hatch. But I like the method that Geek Boy has going on. So I'm thinking about copying that idea that Geek Boy copied from Angels Aquatics, I believe, something like that. That egg catching tutorial was very cool. So I want to try that with my CPDs and see what kind of egg yield I can get with that. So all kinds of ideas and plans in the works. We have lots of fish going on here. We have lots of just fish stuff going on. And then we're also like spring cleaning because the fish stuff takes up a lot of our time. And Brian was able to finish the new office out in the shop this week. So I get to finally set up my cry cut out there in the office. You finally get to mess around with that and figure that out. So that's cool because it's only been sitting in the box since Christmas. So I'm so excited. I was waiting for the office to be built so I can like have a place to use it. So that's really cool. So now he starts construction on the second office. So he's never ending busy.
Yeah.
So
but at least he can do that. That's the cool thing about it.
Yeah, so it's been really, really busy here. And
that young man is good with his hands.
And the whole time, Sydney's Angels. Thank you, Geek Boy. I'm sorry, Sydney's Angels. And Sydney's Angels got it from Aquarium Library. Thank you for the correction. Okay, so since I was talking that whole time, did not reach.
Well, T and Fish Keeper came in, but he had to leave to go help his mom. We haven't seen him in a while. It's good to see Bobby back in here.
And I see George RB3 has joined us as well. Thank you for joining us. CKJE's coming to Madison. That's exciting. You're going to be at the Catfish Cataclysm. Yes, I'm going to
spit that out. And speaking of KJE, he has a sale going on. It ends tonight. And the code is Snow Day.
Yes,
15% off.
15% off. Tonight's the last night for this sale. Yes, and it's Snow Day because he said, "Why not?" So
did I share that I got an order in from him?
No, you did not. No, yes, you did. Food. You got food in from him.
Well, no, that was to do a review, but I ordered some more stuff.
Oh, no.
And I know I talked about it on Jess's. I get confused where I said what. But I ordered some plants from them, some food from them, some botanicals, which, you get those big old pods. I love those things.
Yeah, the lotus pods, those are so cool.
Yeah, so I don't remember if that's what I got. I had the piece of paper right here. And no, it's not right here.
Mm-hmm.
But it was a nice box for sure. Thank you.
And Keith says KJ will be coming to work Madison for Fritz. We will be moonlighting. Nice, but I get to meet you in person before I get to meet you at the Clash, so that's pretty cool. Because we'll be at the Catfish Cataclysm. So excited about that. Our first vendor thingy. Yes, I said thingy. Welcome, Belinda. Thank you for joining us this evening. Coro. Anyone else I missed? Thank you for joining us. I'm so messed up in chat, guys.
I did star something, and now I can't remember what I starred.
Well, I can see what you starred.
I can't see what I starred. Oh, I guess I
Only
could
Oscar says, my son wants to go to the LFS. I told him if I go, I'll want a fish. He said, only one fish?
That's true. Just
You'll
one.
want
Who can get just one?
you'll want one fish or two fish. It may be red fish or a blue fish or all the fish. Why not?
Now I did break down and I bought one fish one day, but it was one of those black ghost knives.
Yeah.
So I got one. I've only seen it once since I got it. So I hope it's still alive. So
He said,
it's on a table on the floor, so chances of me seeing it at night is slim to none because by the time I get down there, I'll squick it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Didi
Lord.
said, or KJ said, Didi spent some money and it's much appreciated.
Well,
Yeah, guys,
I mean,
his website has incredible products. Love his plants, love his food, especially the Dr. Basilier's brand and the Agcor brand. The fishies are really digging at the moment. But he's also got fertilizers, and he's got hardscapes, and he's got caves, and he's got sponges, and he's got live bearers like Goodyear. So there's all kinds of things you can find on the KJ.
yeah, there's almost
Highly
not anything that you can't find.
Yeah.
You know,
And at very good prices.
Yeah, I think I got me 4 more types of fish food, but the biggest hit with the there's tiger anemia things that I got from Skull.
Mm-hmm.
They hide ever since I put them in that flue ball flex. I don't know, maybe that bow front does.
Maybe it warps their
But when I gave them the vibrant sticks, he sells Agcor.
Mm-hmm.
They stayed out. They didn't care if I came up or what. They were looking for those bad boys.
Yeah, I'm
So,
currently making a video on some of the foods, and that's one of them. And I fed those to the Ultim Angel, the Ultim Angel, and the Discus tank, and the Blue Panoc Pleco tank, and even the Panocs came out for it, and that never happened. So it's very good food.
Keith, did I get the fish tank cleaner for the glass? Did I get that from you too? The Fritz cleaner. There's so many wet spots, you know, where you pull plants and stuff out of tanks, and it always drips on the front.
Yeah.
That wet towel that's already wet, wipe it.
And Lady R says there's no shortage of awesomeness offered at KGU, or right, Lady R.
Yeah. And I did not claim my percentage that I get from your thing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't hardly ever do that if it's Fish Fam, because I will for a big company. I will use it for that. But when it's Fish Fam, I try not to, because I just feel like, you know, they need all the business they can get, especially in the wintertime.
And he says, if you can't find something on his website that you need, just message him. He could probably get it for you. Enrico Stan says, "We're making me crazy." Enrico Stan, I can't wait to meet you at the class and give you a huge hug. But guys, speaking of, here's my little promo that someone over at the Clash side has made for me. So I'm gonna play it for you guys. It's so cool. It's only a little bit length. So here we go. That's such a nice little video. Thank you to whoever made that. That was really cool.
And I bit the bullet today. I actually sent in my registration money. I broke down and just went ahead and did it.
And now we just got to get you to 500.
Yeah.
Where you at right now?
Y'all got to help me, because if I'm not, I got to pay that $25 at the door. And
Yeah,
y'all know I'm a
you
cheapskate.
can't afford that. So, yo, let's help Miss Didi to 500 subs so she can be a fish tuber too.
And I put a sponsorship down on Kelly.
Yeah.
So
nice. Yes, we registered as fish tubers, and I also sponsored the group that had the axolotls because I have a lot of them, so why not? promote the thing I'm so passionate about. And it's not at the moment. These guys are going to be a lifelong commitment because their lives are short if it isn't people committing their lives to them. So
But thank you, Keith. I don't think it works that way, but I appreciate it. He's gonna let me borrow some subs.
Hey, if it did work that way, I'd give you some. I think I'm almost at 900. I think I'm at like 850.
We need to get you to 1,000.
I'll get there. I've been putting out a few more shorts this week. Like today, I put out a short of all the Fish Fam stickers that we've ever collected ever. So if you guys are interested in seeing all the Fish Fam stickers that we have, definitely check out that short on my channel. And if you don't see your sticker, we would love to have your sticker on our board. So see the description for our email. So you can email us and we can send you our address so we can get a sticker of yours, because we'd love to have all the Fish Fam that has a sticker up on the board. It'd be so very cool.
Well, and something new I learned today was on fishfam.link.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know why I didn't know it. Maybe it's new. I don't know. But you know, you go into fishfam.link and you see all the titles live, videos, calendar, about whatever.
Yeah.
And I clicked on videos and all these videos pop up, and yours might be one of them too.
Mm-hmm.
And so you don't have to go to like the channel to find that video. You just click on it and watch it from there. It'll take it right to you. You know, take you right to it. It's like, well, that's just the coolest stuff. You know, Matt does some stuff. I don't, you know, when he gets off his lazy rear end, he can do some stuff. I have to give him that.
That is cool. And I also like in the features, like if you go on your accounts, like you can mark which events that you'll be attending, so other people do the same thing, and then you can see which fish tuber is going to be at which event.
Well, remind me in the show, because I did not know to do that. Because they kept saying, "Have I done something?" And it's like I didn't know what I was supposed to. That's it right there. So, but speaking of Fish Fam Link, they're going to have a giveaway on Sunday at 1 p.m. Eastern on the Fish Fam Link YouTube channel.
Oh,
nice. And this will be Jenna, Annette, myself, and our special guest is going to be Scotty the Fish Freak. And the giveaway this week is going to be from Atlantic Aquariums. He is one of the vendors at the Keystone Clash.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like a young college kid guy making his way in the business of the fish world too. Mm-hmm. So he has an online store, and he'll have stuff at the Clash. But it's going to be Matt. But he got me.
Hello, Silver. Welcome.
But it's going to be there. Make sure you sub, because sometimes those comments have to be for subs only, and who knows, they might set it for 2 hours, and then you can't even get in there once it starts. I don't know. Yeah. That's what I would do if I was giving away. I would do. You ain't sub for your stars, you ain't getting it this time. That's how I would do it if it was me.
That's really cool that Scotty the Fish Freak is taking us shopping this week. I wonder what he's going to buy.
Being he's a devout bachelor, there's just no telling.
Yeah, you never know. Hello,
yes, Matt.
Let's see. Oh, yes, and Kelly is streaming right after us this evening. And in celebration of St. Patty's Day over on her stream, she will be talking about photosynthesis this evening. Photosynthesis.
All that green stuff.
Yeah. I mean, like she labeled it, all the plants are doing it. So definitely we're going to head on over to Kelly's this evening in a little while. And I think hashtag Blarney is suitable for this evening. I'm like a Blarney. But we still got a little bit to go, but I just wanted to say that. But it's photosynthesis, that's so exciting. Chlorophyll is like one of my favorite things. I know I'm a weirdo. But I was obsessed with chlorophyll when I was little. I don't know why. I still don't understand why. But I was for a while. I was obsessed with that.
Photosynthesis was the first big word I learned to spell like in a very young age. I was
really?
Yeah, I was in a spelling bee, and I was in 2nd or 3rd grade, and I competed up against some high schoolers.
Nice.
And it got down to me and my kid, and I had spelled photosynthesis as one of my words. And the next time it came around, because we had gone into words I didn't even know, and I managed to spell them. And then the word mix came up, and my mind went blank because I was in this big word thing. Like, how do I figure out how to spell these big words?
Yeah.
And I could not think of how to spell M-I-X. I couldn't even think of how to start it. And I lost that spelling bee because of M-I-X.
You just get stuck on a different level. Like I would do that a lot, especially with math. I had a hard time like regressing to do problems, like because I do like the advanced math, and my brain would just get stuck up there. I'm like, how do you do this algebraic problem when I'm doing like base 8 math? I don't remember at the moment.
Yeah, I was really shy, and there was just two of us now up on the stage, and because once you missed a word, you had to get off the stage. You know, it was just so scary. You know, you wouldn't believe I was shy. I'm still shy. I make myself come out for these live streams.
She's coming out, guys.
I'm coming out. What the
I was gonna sing it, but my voice would just crack.
Hey, Bob.
Way to go, Miss Didi, one of the official FishFam.link spokespeople. It's been here for a bit.
Yeah. I try to be. I don't know everything.
So
and
what's
apparently, Matt, you're not very good at teaching me what I should know. There you go.
And I know Brian's sense of humor. So what is inflatable?
All kinds of stuff is inflatable, Brian. You know that booklet that you got that says inflatables are us? I know you got one around there somewhere.
And Jenna says, don't let him bother you, Didi. He's not up on stream promoting FishFam link features. You're doing a great job. Well, you are. Everyone that works behind the FishFam.link is doing a fantabulous
job. They're the workers. I'm not the worker.
Lady Rorschach loves my SpongeBob photosynthesis.
Oh, were you going to show your new axolotls?
Oh, yes. I also got 2 new axolotls. And this is Mort and Hammy. So expect these guys in some shorts coming up soon because they're going to be doing some things.
She got me when she said she got them. I said, you bought more? You bought more?
No, currently, I have 118 axolotls in the house. I don't need any more living axolotls. So these little finger puppets are just fine.
Coro, if you can, post that in the Discord. If you, I watched a thing. Well, I didn't watch it. I listened to it from Jennifer Weaver about the aquascaping at these events. That was pretty interesting.
The podcast. I heard you've been getting into the podcast side of things.
Yeah.
I'm not much of a podcast person. I still use a lot of the live streams as a podcast while I'm like doing tank stuff.
Yeah, right. Y'all ain't scared of me one little bit in that.
Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry.
Yeah, she said I cracked my shell whip. It's like neither one of them scared of me, her or Jenna.
Shell whip.
I'm not scared of Matt. I'm scared of Jenna. You know, Jenna's still got that school teacher authoritative presence. So, you know, you're already like, I hope I type all my words correctly when I send her emails. I double check them. I try to. Did I put the apostrophe in the right place? You know, especially when I'm doing possessive and all that stuff, because I can't remember those rules. It's like, this is a teacher. I do the same thing when I send something back. It's like, I knew she was a teacher. It's like, y'all killing me. Why you be so hard to send a letter to?
And Matt says Brian speaks my language. She's talking about what Scotty is buying, something inflatable.
He probably already has 3 or 4 of those. A redhead, a blonde, a brunette.
Goodness.
He's a mess, though. He is a mess. He was funny. And we had a pre-meeting, and that's the first time I've ever been on, you know, where I could talk to him.
Yeah.
He's a funny guy.
And Keith says, gonna scoot, be good, have fun. Well, thank you for joining us this evening, Keith. It was lovely to have you in here with us, and hopefully we'll catch you on over at Kelly's Live, learning about some photosynthesis. But thank you for coming.
And if I watch that Massey Aquatic Photography, we'll listen to it. And I actually opened this box up. Maybe I'll actually get some good footage. I haven't even opened my box yet.
What are you doing? An unopened box?
Yeah, what's wrong with me?
I
I got to get me some good footage.
And
I got
Jenna says, no one should be
footage.
scared of me. I'm very timid, actually.
Well, you just still have that teacher lady thing.
And you just got to
On.
put the teacher persona in front of you. And
Yeah.
what was I told a lot growing up? Fake it till you make it.
That's what I always told the people in the prison. I said it's all about perspective. That's how somebody sees you.
Aw, and Mystery Snail Guardian says, I'm not scared of Jenna. You can't be scared of something so beautiful. That's very sweet. You're going to get cavities.
It's too big of a box for you, Matt.
Oh, yes, but earlier, before, because we only have 6 minutes left, and I literally have not a very long attention span. I didn't want to insult goldfish, so I didn't go there. But we had birthdays this week for Funk, the actual birthday of Funk, the actual birthday. Lori, my lobster, Eric Wyrock, and the lovely M&C Aquatics all had their birthdays this week. So I want to say a very happy birthday, guys. And here's your special birthday song. It's your birthday. Happy birthday. It's your birthday. Happy birthday. It's a great day. That's what we say. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Hope you all have another fantastic year around the sun. Many blessings this year to you all as well.
Oh, it was fun last week. Sometimes we stay after the outro goes, and then we'll pop up for just a second and say, a little joke or something.
Yeah, those are fun.
We may not want in the live stream. But
yeah, you got me good last week.
I don't think Silva was ready for us.
You got me good last week because I wasn't expecting that either, I guess. So I was like, so if you guys haven't checked that, sometimes at the very end of the stream after the outro, Miss Didi will get me with something funny because I'm very shy and Miss Didi's not. That's one way to get me in the end.
Pretend to be not shy.
I'm working on it, but I'm still in a room by myself behind a camera talking to everyone that's also in a room just on their phones. We all can work on this together, guys.
You can do it. One foot in front of the other. Exactly. You gotta watch Christmas programs.
Daily affirmations.
There's Jess. Hey, Jess.
Hello, Jess. Welcome. Thank you for joining us this evening. And Coro says, I'm not scared of Jenna. She has short legs and lives across the other side. That's not nice, Coro. How do you know her legs are short? Maybe she has a short torso and long legs. You never know. We're all proportioned differently.
She's a very tiny person.
And Matt said something, but I'm not clicking on it because I don't have that on the screen. Oh, goodness. Nathan says, just hold up banana plants. I've heard it's like silver or garlic to a vampire.
Oh, means if you're going to be where vampires are, make sure you carry stuff.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. We were just lucky that a mermaid bit Silver before a vampire did, because he would have come up with holes in his neck or something.
Well, it's hard to breathe underwater if you don't have gills. So, I mean, you can hold your breath for maybe 2 minutes, but then you're probably going to go downhill very fast.
Yeah. You got to have good lungs too.
Yes, exactly.
Can't last forever.
You're too kind. Thank you. It's not that I exude sweetness. It's just that my cheeks are very shiny.
And I know this is completely as innocent as it can be, but if you just tuned in to what Bill has to say and just read that, it can be, Craig might be a lucky guy.
Or only half a lucky guy. Just round up, Craig. Oh, guys, I am at the bottom of chat. It is 6:58 Central Time. 2 more minutes until Science and Fundamental kicks off. And we're going to head on over there this evening with hashtag Blarney. So I hope you guys have a safe and fantastic St. Patrick's Day tomorrow evening or tomorrow all day. And I hope to catch you all over in the Science Fundamental stream, learning about photosynthesis.
Did I spell Blarney correctly?
I'm going to say yes.
Okay.
I'm not sure, but I'm going to say yes. Miss Didi, is there anything you'd like to say before we head on over to Miss Kelly for this evening?
Sometimes it's easy to say words and not realize that they have damage, and they last a long time if you say them on live streams. So if you're going to be saying them,
old adage, if you have nothing nice
just know that it's
say anything.
Everybody may not know the frame of mind that you're in.
Yeah.
So try to always be a little positive if you can.
Always try to be kind, like we say at the end of every live stream. Yes, be kind.
And it's not from anybody in here, it's just general. Just something general.
And Belinda says going to the hairdresser, so I guess Craig's not going to be lucky because his pocket's going to be a little lighter.
She's going to do the whole head now. Paying for it.
Yeah, she's going to get the whole head done. You put up the Massey Talk link. Thank you so very much for that, Geek. And I just lost your Blarney little comment. I was going to put it back up for people to head on over. But there it is. Okay.
Oh, we got something else going on this weekend, too. The fish film auction.
Yes. April 8th, I believe, correct?
Yep, it's April 8th on a Saturday night at 8 o'clock.
Yes, first one. So if you guys want to be in the first Fish Fam auction of 2023, please email, I believe it's fishfamauction@gmail.com by March 31st and let them know what you want to put in the auction along with a video, a good quality video, and a photo of the fish you want to put up for auction. So thank you so much for doing that.
Skipper, have they already got a lineup for this one, or is it still open for people for this particular one? Because it's for the new people, it happens once a month during fish shipping weather.
Yeah. Hello, Chris. Welcome. Yes, it's 7:01. Yes. Oh my goodness.
April 8th.
April 8th. Okay. Awesome. Thank you for clarifying that.
Yeah, that's what I said. But they need people, so if you want to sell your stuff,
Yes.
There you go.
Please email them at fishfamauction@gmail.com, I believe is correct. And let them by March 31st, earlier if you can, the fish you want to enter, a video, a high quality video of them and a photo. And yeah, they will get back to you as soon as they can. And excuse me, but we need to go. Kelly has started. So I want to say, Miss Didi, thank you so much for being my fantabulous co-mermaid host. I love you so very much, my most favorite bestie partner in crime. Thank you so very much for all the hard work you do for me here and behind the scenes. I love you and appreciate you so very much. The mods, thank you so very much for all the hard work you do, dropping all the links about the random things that we talk about, keeping us in chat safe from trolls and bots, and just keeping everything in line. Thank you so much for all the hard work you do. And whether you are a participant, a lurker, or replay crew, thank you so much for taking this hour out of your day to spend with us here in the Hot Mess Express. We love each and every one of you, and we cannot wait to be back here with you next week on the Hot Mess Express when who knows what shenanigans we'll get up to on number 99. I mean, it's 99. Who knows what'll happen?
99 bottles of beer on the wall.
Exactly. So let's head on over to Science is Fundamental with Kelly with hashtag Blarney. You guys all have a fantastic St. Patrick's Day, a safe weekend, a fantabulous week. And we'll see you right back here next on the Hot Mess Express next Thursday. And your loved ones, call them if you haven't had a chance to. Let them know that you love them in a while. Or if you're lucky to have them close, pull them up, give them a hug and a big kiss, and let them know you love them, because everybody needs a little love sometimes. And it may just be you that puts that smile on the face that they need today. So go forth, share the love, and while you're at it, it never hurts to be a little kind, guys. So go forth and be kind as well. We'll see you over at Kelly's stream with hashtag Blarney. Love you
Give
guys.
somebody a pinch if they need it tomorrow.
Yes, as hard as you can. Love you all. Bye.
I love y'all.
Here is her mom now. Here is her baby now.
What's that? Is that a snail? Snail. What about that? Is that the cats? Bailey calls them the cats. We're gonna give them kisses.
Did you just give the fishy a kiss?